All right, we are live on Twitch. Just bear with me as YouTube loads up. And I believe we should be live on YouTube as well. Bear with me as my my app kicks in. All right, so we should be live. Let's just jump right into it. How is everyone? Supergen. Redeeming the first. Matthias, hello. Don, hello. Never clicked so fast. Yeah, Michael Moorhead was today was the first day. So we're gonna watch the winners matches. I believe there were 4 games that were played, and there were 4 sets that were played initially, and then the winners of those 4 sets played each other, and that is what we are going to be watching. How are you, Supergen? Joe Mama is here as well. Yeah, this series was played earlier today. So we're not going to watch the backup matches. Feel free, of course. I mean, obviously, the names of the players of these 2 sets that we're going to watch tonight are going to be kind of spoiler alert of who won those matches. But at this point, I'm not sure I could cast all 7 or 8 hours in the evening. So I figured, you know what? I'll pick the winners round. We'll watch in the first set. Hera taking on Liereyy in a best of 3. Cat, we just got started. Ooh, homemade chili. That sounds delicious. Now, I'm not sure how it works in terms of whether the winners... Oh! Already shenanigans as 3 villagers get blown the hell to smithereens. I'm not sure how the sets all work and how everything kind of shapes out at the end of the day. So let's take a look. Yeah, done. We've got Armenians. Mad Llama. Hello, hello, hello. Hera is playing as the Persians. Liereyy playing as the Armenians. So one has a better dock. One has galleys that fire an extra arrow, and Silesian fleet. Maybe we'll actually see Silesian fleet this game. Not every, at least not the games that I cast, generally are landlocked games on Arabia, Rage Force, etc. Generally don't see that upgrade. But for now, we are on Golden Stream, the map where everyone starts on either side of a bank of a river. In the middle, there is a big old patch of gold, thus the name. And if you remember Red Bull Wololo, the way it works is this is Empire Wars mode. So everyone starts in the feudal age, I believe, with 28 villagers, if I'm not mistaken. And like I said, this is a bit of a spoiler situation because, again, now you know Harry, oh my goodness. Hera won his set, Liereyy won his. But again, if I had to pick between the base games and the winner's circles, I chose to cast the winner's circle so we can have the best of the best right now. Fire galleys are chasing the basic galleys. Cat, you're keeping the window open, getting those points. Ooh, Hera's inside the base. How the hell did he get in here? Is this open somewhere? Maybe through one of these houses? Now, Spearman is enough to shoo this army away. Unfortunately, Liereyy did lose a villager there. Hera, though, has lost Liereyy has lost 6 villagers on the whole. Thanks in part to scouts. Thanks in part to that demo raft. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better. I'm still, you'll hear me click and clack the microphone a little bit here and there if I like right there where I just have to cough. Oh, it's completely open to the back is Lierey's base. But on the whole, feeling much better. Just too lazy to close your tabs. Fair enough. So hopefully everyone is doing well. Gonna settle into a few fun sets between some amazing players. I tried to catch a little bit of the Red Bull stream in the morning, but I think they were having like technical difficulties. I didn't really get to see. I don't know exactly who was sent to Spain or who was invited to Spain. I'm assuming T90 was invited in their various medieval garments that they wore, or that they always wear. 3 fire galleys in here. Done. The little idle villager in daycare is doing well. Unfortunately, after week 1, he came home sick. And I've been sick for basically 2 weeks since everyone here has been sick. Galleys are out, and they are now chasing Hera's fleet, which needs to be very careful, but it is kiting. What's the movement speed respectively? Yeah, he can kite all the live long day. Hera catches a fire galley out in the middle of nowhere, but the spearmen are chasing. Carlos, hello, hello. Next time I should be casting from the castle. I'm assuming my invitation got lost in the mail. Mambanili are there too. Yeah, like I said, I think they were having like technical difficulties in the morning when I had a free time to watch. So I didn't, pardon me. So I wasn't able to catch. I was watching Ornlu as he was streaming it. So I'm not sure. I'm assuming they wore, you know, they like to play dress up for this event. T90 was casting? Okay. So if anyone did see it, don't spoil it. The results of these matches. But so far, we're off to an amazing start, as Empire Wars tends to be right off the get-go. You just hit the ground running. 2 extra TCs for our Armenian, 1 to the north, 1 to the south. Hera's been on 2 for a while now. Villager count, our Persian is ahead. Using those faster town center. Have I framed the turtle ship on my fridge yet? I don't think anyone would understand. Finrod, welcome, welcome. John Yang, hello. How's it going tonight? I appreciate that, Carlos. Yeah, it's growing well. We'll see. I'll maybe one day I'll get invited. For now, happy to sit at home, not having to fly anywhere and deal with airports and such. Get to cast these from the comfort of my chair at home. After which I can turn off my monitor and go to sleep. Alright, so we're in Castle Age. Our Persian still has a bit of an economic lead. Hera also with more army. Not really moving out onto the map with it, though. Both players going light cavalry is, unless I'm mistaken, there's nothing particularly special about the Persian light cav. Right? I think it's their Nightline units that come with all their special features. Finrod El Arenoso. Hey, saw it live. No spoiler, awesome that I see live. Love your YouTube shorts. Awesome. I'm glad you enjoyed the shorts. And welcome to the live. We've got a light cav chasing light cav out onto the island, but Hera has already set foot. Has Liereyy seen this, by the way? He's lost his forward dock, so I don't know if he has... No, he does have vision of this. And now he's retreating home. So Hera is taking firm control of the center gold island. Mr. Chicharoni, thank you for the follow. Welcome. John, you're feeling a bit better? You've taken up knitting. Interesting. What made you take up knitting? Oh, Dunn, I appreciate that. Good luck with your job interview. Ooh, one monk goes out of the safety of the settlement, but scout line unit lies dead, and that's it. Liereyy doesn't have any army on any side of anything. His warrior priest is dead. He is down 22 villagers. Interesting. Are you knitting anything Age of Empires related, like a villager smock or a fabric shields? Ooh, Hera catches a bunch of villagers. These are not scouts. You do not want to be fighting these with villagers. I feel like these villagers did an amazing job. Their HP on the light cap must have been low already. I don't think Armenian villagers should have been killing light cavalry units that quickly. Ooh, homemade cheesecake. Yummy, yummy. Castle in the center. Hera cementing his control of the gold. But what will our Persian do with the gold? He will hit Imperial about 20 seconds ahead of his opponent. He's now ahead about 30 villagers. Neither player having any kind of navy to speak of. 7 basic galleys versus nothing. Monk coming home with a Relegate got. So Liereyy manages to pick off a monk. Not bad at all. Ooh, defensive castle out of him. Will Hera notice with these patrolling galleys? You gotta save some chili for tomorrow. That's a problem. When you make something delicious, it's hard to save it. Ouch. Ouch. Also hard to just catch 2 monks like that in the blink of an eye. 200 gold down the toilet. Lierey's first market? Okay. First market, 20 minutes into the game. I don't think Hera's seen these. He will once, I think the castle can reach that southernmost galley. War galley. First Persian camel is out, streaming across the map. Oh, he's going to discover the castle. There we go. Is there a chance for Liereyy to come back from this? We've seen players, because there's just so much gold, we've seen players take control of Center Island long after their enemies have taken a bunch of gold off of it. So it's never game over, especially at this high level. And I would say the chances are not great because, I mean, it's Hera, and anyone who plays against Hera is technically the underdog. Cat, by the way, I think I mentioned during the... Excuse me. Jeez Louise. I'm sorry for all the coughing. I think I mentioned last live stream that I was casting a Hera Gabby game. Speaking of underdog, it'll come out tomorrow. Now, Lierey's an Imperial. He's down 31 villagers. His resources aren't great. Hera, more and more, is just taking a bigger lead. And heavy demos. Or, pardon me, demos. Careening fast fire. So Hera's committing to the water. Gimut. That's true. The Armenians do get Dramans, don't they? Yeah, it's a super cool game. Oh, Prichnik. Welcome, welcome. Remember, pikes do come with a oddly good attack bonus against ships. Plus 16, which means these Persian ships are going to melt in the face of the pikemen, but Hera's going after the Treb. Should get the unpacked one, or rather the packed one. Oh, why did you unpack it? Or pack it? The freaking lingo. Why did you pack up your Treb at the worst possible time? Hera, by the way, ringing his opponent's base with outposts. Still has this light cavalry unit in the back, keeping eye on things. Fast fire ships are en route. Oh, Armenian castle is down. To flip the argument, precisely because it's high elo, you think Hera's small advantages add up to so much more here. Could very well be. I mean, now things are starting to look real bad for... Things are looking real bad. Our Persian is streaming on the land and taking very much firm control of the water. Ships are camels. Oh my god, I haven't heard that in 5 or 6 years. Yeah, Cat, I suspect a bunch of games tonight are going to be fairly quick. If you remember the Empire War games that we saw in the qualifiers and in the last chance and all the various different stages, generally don't last very long, since the action starts hitting real quick. Now, not too sure what the point of this castle location was, aside from maybe getting Trebs out. But he didn't really do much. Armenian just way too far behind. He had to choose land or water. Meanwhile, Hera went both and just overwhelmed him on both. Yeah, war galley count, pretty similar. Remember, the Armenian do fire an extra arrow. But fast fire ships, ugh, that is not great. That is not great. 12 scouts, 27 pikemen. He went heavy on the pike, which against the Persians is an interesting move since they have citadels now that can upgrade their castles to destroy. Well, game one, Hera takes it. PKPM, 11 minutes in. PKPM, 24 minutes in. So right at the end of the game for Liereyy. Economically, about, wow, 20% bigger economy for the Persian. Yeah, actually, I'm surprised it's that little, to be honest. Look at the difference in villager count. 1 conversion, 7 raisings, and let's take a look at the total kill count. Not that many kills. Hera with 12 villagers, but, you know, we started the game off fantastically with a demo hit on 3 villagers, so I'm hoping that sets the pace of this series. Best of 3 does seem like too little. I think, bear with me as I load game number 2, I think the finals is a best of 9, if I'm not mistaken. All right. Game number 2, we're on Hollow Woodlands. Big old crater. Rush distance between the 2 players, very short. All the scarce resources, the gold, the stone on the center pimple. Everything outside is just food and wood. Nothing else outside here. Hera to the north spawning as the Magyars taking on the Cumans. Okay. Super lightning fast civilizations here. Immediately archery range and stable. Remember, these are super cheap for the Cumans. 100 wood each. Our Magyar. Double bit axe. Getting got for him. No upgrades yet for our Cuman, who is discovered where his opponent is. Let's see what he does with that information. Hera the same thing. Brings a spearman forward as well. Oh, and already gets a village. I mean, Hera, right off the gate so far, these 2 games have just been killing villagers. Left, right, and center. And remember, because this game does start in Feudal Age Empire Wars, villagers already come with loom. So you don't need to research it. You don't need to worry about your villager dying to a wild animal, especially not the Magyar. But our Magyar, he's hunting for, or pardon me, our Cuman, he's hunting for Magyar blood. And now he's got a little stuck. How did he not get through? I guess the baobab tree blocked him. Lots and lots. Lots and lots of little avenues of attack between these trees. The name of the game is Kill Villagers right now. Our humans 3-2. Might get 4-2. But Hera's brought out his skirmishers, enough to shoo away the archers. Without the archers, I don't know. We'll see how much he can get done here. Matthias, you like the selection to make for my short? The action and the commentary? Yeah, I appreciate that. I used to just clip my like recorded videos and just post that as shorts, but lately I've started making like fresh commentary. So like if you watch a clip, what I say, the commentary is going to be different than if you watch the game itself. Like during the game I say something completely different. But that's okay, because I generally don't remember what happens in the games. So I'm not spoiling anything. But I appreciate that. I'm glad you enjoy the shorts. I have a fun one coming out soon. Survivalist trying to take down a Teuton castle. Liereyy down 1 army count, done 1 civilian. Hera is housed at 50. Desperately building a house with 2 villagers right as he kills a human scout. The lemon bushes, oh yeah. Johnny Vitter enjoying the long form videos. Nice. I enjoy making them both. I like the long form video just because, you know, you have a bit of time. You go through Dark Age. They set up their economies. You get a nice look at the map. You see where their resources are located, like this annoying patch of gold for Hera in the very forward position. And then you kind of see what buildings they're constructing. You can do what direction they're going. Try to predict, fail at the prediction. Shorts are also fun because they jump right into the action. Sometimes funny things happen, like that one a few days ago with that one Lithuanian villager who was fighting off 7 Turkish villagers on Rage Forest. That was fun. Jonathan, investing time in shorts is probably a good idea with the way video content is going. Yeah, I agree. Oh yeah, Cat, you remember that? I don't draw animals. Oh, okay. Easy, buddy. Jai Kumar, good morning. It was sour to see red phosphor and blue not red. Why? Is red phosphor always red? Whenever I watch him live stream, he's always in blue. You prefer long form, but the shorts probably drive a lot of viewers. It's weird. The long form videos are like the meat and potatoes, but the shorts drive subscribers. And obviously get a lot more views than the long form. Because that's just it's the way our brains are built. Okay. Not too sure what's going on here, but our human cleans it up. Both players, though, suffering. Their army counts really low. Kill counts almost identical, 31 to 30. Our humans killed 4 more villagers than his opponent, but Hera's only down 2 villagers getting bloodlines. Ah, he just realized that he's missing bloodlines. Ooh. No wonder his scouts were so easily taken down. Does he have husbandry? No husbandry either. So technically the Cuban scout should be 5% faster than this Magyar scout. Ah, Joe Mama, you like the intro? Thank you. I can't take too much credit for that intro. One of my favorite movies growing up was Robin Williams in Good Morning Vietnam. And so I think that like subconsciously influenced my intro. Another scout engagement here. Hera finally has bloodlines, so he can take a bit of a better engagement, which looks like he is. And our Cuban backs away. At the same time, Hera's pressing into the front, got an archer. This is a very back and forth game so far. You just watched it last night? Awesome. I think, again, I think subconsciously it did influence my intro. You've never seen it? It's an old movie where Robin Williams plays a very relaxed radio host who goes into a military base in Vietnam on their radio station, and it's like one of those classic 80s movies where it's like the cool, calm, relaxed guy fighting the more stuffy establishment, except it's in the context of a radio station during the Vietnam War. Noob Slayer, hello, hello. Love your YouTube shorts, bro. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. A lot of compliments for my shorts tonight, and thank you for becoming a follower. Carlos, you prefer the old school, old videos? T90 always shows Red Phosphor in red. Like I said, when I watch Red Phosphor live stream, he's always in blue. So I'm not sure. Yeah, Kat, that's exactly my intro. I basically stole it from Robin Williams. I'm expecting like his estate to send me a letter to say, hey, you owe us royalties. You've been on an 80-90 movie binge and you know what you're watching next? Damn. Well, so far the back and forth is pretty back and forth. We've got one extra villager kill since the last 20 minutes. Both the players are just ripping into one another. But Hera, unrelenting, is trying to bust down this stable. And again, because this is a cumin stable, not the biggest get. Only 100 wood, but our cumin first to castle. Our cumin getting a night out. Shoos away the army. To be fair, though, with 3 spearmen, you should be able to take on a knight. It's not the end of the world. How many stables does our cumin actually have? Okay, triple stable. Well, he's going up to a 3rd one now. And Hera's just going home. Liereyy, another villager kill, another villager kill. Okay, Liereyy doing a little bit more damage, doing a little bit more map control maneuvers than he was doing last game. Oh, John, you're referencing my older videos. I had no clue what I was doing back then. Not that I have any idea what I'm doing now, but my old videos were a lot more contained and relaxed. 12 Angry Men is a fantastic movie. That's the, if I'm not mistaken, that's the one about the Scopes trial? Or am I thinking of a different movie? Okay, Hera is chasing at the same time. Our Magyar is pressing. What will our cumin rather? What will our Magyar do? He is going up to knights as well. So Hera stuck around in feudal age maybe a little bit too long. He's down 8 villagers, but he did use those. Remember, the Magyars do pay 15% less for their scout units. They did use that. Unfortunately, our cumin held quite well. He's already going up to 12 knights to Hera's 5. Ooh, but wait a second. Hera's in the rear here. These villagers have nowhere to run to. What am I seeing behind here? You are a knight. Okay. Continuing to go back and forth, but the kill lead is slowly growing for our cumin, who catches out 3 more villagers. Oh no. 1 down. These 2 will fall very quickly. Oh my goodness. Look at the kill lead now. 19 villager kills to 6. Or will Hera make it 7? He makes it 7 right before his scout dies. Squiz Squad. Me too. I'm happy this game is still alive and kicking. And not only alive and kicking, but thriving. The scene, I think, is like bigger than ever now. Oh, Derek, really? That's cool. Ooh, Liereyy, now is not the time to let go of the pressure. Yeah, no pants day. Liquipedia has been oddly behind the times today in terms of this tournament. I don't know why. It's very strange, right? Hera's going after the monk. There's another monk to the north. He will get the conversion before dying. Okay, Lierey's on the other side of the map as well. Looks like he's killing even more villagers. But there's a bunch of knights here on the right side, not really doing too much. Not that Hera has that big of an army inside the Cuban base, and he gets surrounded and stuck. Did he just delete these units? I feel like these 4 units just died at the exact same time. Yeah, it is very odd, right? Ooh, cat, I'll have to check out that cheesecake afterwards. Oh yeah, Squiz Squad. There's it went from how many civs were there originally? 11 or 13 or something like that? Now there are 45. Oh yeah, Matthias, I don't know what the hell happened on the main event channel. That Red Bull channel just had technical difficulties, I guess. Oh my goodness, 34, 35, 36 dead villagers, 37. The count is just going up. Hera is down to 24 villagers. How the hell is he going to recover from this? Okay, fighting underneath the town center helps. 42 dead villagers. No, Squiz Squad, 45, not 35. Even more. Well, there you go, Liereyy. Evening it up. This is what you got to do. Whenever you play Hera, you just can't let Hera control the pace of the game. I mean, it sounds asinine to say and silly, but you got to press and you got to control and you got to dictate the pace of the game. This map, though, is a bit hard to wall off your resources. And our Cuman, interestingly, did not even go after his 2 extra patches of gold. He just went after 1 patch, secured it. Hera also not going after any of the extra patches. Unfortunately for him, he didn't secure his at all. Which is funny because the Cumans, I mean, don't get stone walls at all, right? Although they're not the shittiest of Palisade with extra HP, but fantastic game out of Liereyy. Fantastic, non-stop from minute 1. Look at Hera's APM. Yikes. 255. Both of them right at the beginning of the game. Okay. Yeah, Liereyy might beat Hera. I mean, it's 1-1. Look at the resources collected. Basically identical. Stone be damned. 2 conversions for our Cuman, 1 raising for our Cuman. Oh, you're confusing it with a few good men? Okay. And let's say, I mean, 43 villager kills. Look at Hera's villager count, 19. Hera ends the game with fewer villagers than he started the game. And our Cuman just sitting pretty. 3 stables, non-stop night production. 21 villagers on food, 14 on gold, and just absolutely kicking ass in this particular game. And like I said, the rush distance not so far apart. No real water to worry about in this matchup, on this map, sorry. And so both players could pretty much focus on land. All right, we've got ourselves a deciding game here. Bear with me as I load that up. A Few Good Men is another one of those classic movies, yeah. Game number 3. Speaking of short rush distances, we are on Cliffbound. Socotra meets Maze Runner. Although this one seems a little bit larger than usual. Liereyy spawning in the top left as the Saracens. Okay. Hera as the Incas. All right. Lots and lots of cool features for the Incas. Quintessential counter civ. Randy Tryhard, is the tourney over? No, the tourney has just begun. Today was the first day. Yeah, Jai Kumar, I saw that comment about Hera being like Barcelona. Oh, Squiz Squad, you're comparing it to StarCraft? StarCraft, generally, you have a lot higher APM, right? Because you're microing crazy, crazy things, spell casting and stuff like that. But Hera's APM is very StarCraft levels. 4 actions a second. To be fair, I mean, you know, left-clicking your mouse 10 times in a second or two is also counts as part of it, but yeah, APM is just ridiculous. And where is Hera going? Where is Hera going? He is tower rushing. The Incas do pay 15% less for all of their buildings in terms of stone cost. Castles, town centers, and towers as well. So our Inca very much choosing to dictate the pace of the game. Tony Crawford. Nice to see you. How goes? Liereyy needs to get to Castle Age ASAP. Yeah, it's happening today, tomorrow, I think over the next couple of days, or next few days. But the matches we're watching today are the winners matches from today's sets. Liereyy sold his stone. He did sell his stone. No counter tower for him. But Hera's tower will go down, so not very long lived. Isam, hello, hello. Nice, thanks for joining. Jonas, cursed be YouTube for not recommending earlier. Oh no. That YouTube algorithm, who knows how the hell it works. Anytime anyone tries to figure out the YouTube algorithm, by the time they do, the people at YouTube go ahead and change it. All right, so we are contesting game 3 hard for both players here as a village squabble erupts. Villagers attacking a spearman, skirmisher helping out. Spearman does die at the cost of a villager. 2 villagers. Will these 2 make it home? Ooh, one of them might not. One of them might not. One more volley, and down the villager goes. Tonight I'm gonna cast 2 sets, Cat. This set and one more. So it's not gonna be the longest of live streams. But again, I don't know that I could have casted the whole every single set that was played today. Would have been like an 8 or 9 hour live stream that would have taken me into like 5 in the morning. Derek, Liereyy might beat Hera. You never know. You beat him in the last game. Isam, yes, this is my regular streaming time. Although today I started a half an hour late. Just because I was coughing up a lung an hour ago. Oh, Cat, you're strategizing. 7 villager kills, 8 villager kills. Hera is ahead 6 villagers now. But another tower up, another tower down. Is the tower on cracked terrain? Is that why it's going down so fast? Yeah, I think it is on cracked terrain. Why does Hera keep building it on cracked terrain? And again on cracked terrain. Remember, if you build a structure on this, it takes 20% more damage when it gets attacked. So I'm not sure why Hera keeps building his tower on cracked terrain. Move it one tile back to here, and then it won't be. And then it's not only getting the high ground, but also not taking 20% extra damage. How much time do I commit to watching and commenting on games? Ooh. Ooh. That is a good question. I would say on the whole, maybe 30 to 40 hours a week. But nothing to contest this again. I think Liereyy is no longer interested in contesting these towers. That being said, he has gotten 4 villager kills, 5 villager kills on the other side of the map. So Liereyy is catching up. And he's doing exactly what he did last game, which is when Hera attacks into him, he pulls a Hera and attacks right back. Oh, maybe a 6th villager kill? Yeah, definitely a 6th villager kill. Wow. Liereyy is not going down gently into that good night. He is fighting back. His gold has been lamed, but he's got a patch to the back. He's got 14. He's got more villagers on gold than Hera does. He needs to get to Castle Age. Hera's already clicked up. He just needs a little bit more of everything. A little bit more gold, a little bit more food. Circling, trying to find more villager kills. I think at this point, you can't really engage into even one spearman, right? 2 of your scouts are basically dead. Sucks that Liereyy has 3 archers trapped in here, but he's finally clicking up. He had to buy food. Oh, that's never good. My wife is a saint. She is. See this? He's brought along some archers. Remember, these are Saracen archers coming with an attack bonus against buildings. +3. Defensive tower. 7, 8. Okay, Leary's evened up the villager kill count, actually taking a lead. And loses only 2 scouts, and just 2 scouts for it. Now the scouts are sacrificing themselves, jumping into the front of the skirmishers while the archers run away. So Hera's tower, I should say his 3rd tower, not really accomplishing very much at the moment. Eagles are streaming forward. In 40 seconds, they will be warriors. So they will come with small attack bonuses. Camel +2, and I say camel because I can't imagine our Saracen is going to do anything other than camels, right? I mean, 140, 145 HP camels right now would be pretty damn deadly, but the Eagles are to the back, uncontested. Skirmishers to the front. And what will Liereyy do? I'm very curious to see. A castle! A castle right underneath 8 skirmishers, 2 spearmen. And let's see it. Looks like the Eagles are to the back. Doing a good job disrupting gold mining operations. I said I couldn't see our Saracen going knights. Of course he's going knights. Ooh, the castle, 70%. How many villagers? Okay, he's got 17 villagers building it. The castle will go up. But Hera is taking a kill lead. He's killed 6 villagers so far. But the castle's up, and the Mamelukes are coming. And when the Mamelukes are coming, it is bad news bears. Now, the saving grace here for our Inca is that the Mameluke is a ridiculously expensive unit. 85 gold per unit. Although the Eagle, not exactly a cheap unit gold-wise either, 50 gold. So Hera's going to have to rely on numbers. Lierey's going to have to rely on maneuvering. And let's see if he can get any more villager kills. Base attack of a Mameluke is a 10. Was I right about the +2? Yeah, only a +2 attack bonus against camels. So these Mamelukes are actually going to be fantastic at getting rid of these Eagle Warriors who have absolutely no melee armor. And remember, Mamelukes do ranged melee. So all of a sudden, the tables have frickin' turned. The problem for our Saracen is his economy is down 11 villagers. It's a 30% smaller economy. That being said, I don't know that Hera can really keep attacking into this. Now that your opponent has Mamelukes and Eagles and a knight or two and a castle up, Liereyy needs to do one of two things. Either rebuild your economy, or you need to double down on military and go and just start wreaking havoc across the map. Hera, even with the discount, does not have enough stone for another tower. And just like that, 3 eagles. Oh no, Hera might be in a bit of trouble here. He's also, by the way, on 1 town center. 12 villager lead, though. Oh, Jai Kumar, my kid is sleeping right now, which is why I cast during this time and not during the afternoon. I told him he'd get sued. You want games to go past feudal? All right. Now, the one shitty thing about the Mameluke, it's range. Only 3 range on this unit, which means it is incredibly susceptible to monks. And Hera's going up to 4 monks. Eagles are yet again catching gold miners out of position. Or not out of position, undefended rather. But Hera can't afford to keep throwing away Eagle Warriors like this. Again, they're not a cheap unit gold-wise. 50 gold per unit. And here we go. The Mesoamerican strategy of just overwhelm your opponent with Eagle Warriors. Run them everywhere. And now 2 Mamelukes have the very unfortunate job of holding the fort against 15. He's got to come back with his army. Look at the Vill lead now. Hera's up to 21 more villagers than his opponent. Ah, this is bad again. Ah, this is open. Oh, but Hera says, you know what? I'm feeling nice today. I'm not going to kill your villagers. Don't worry. Ooh, a converted knight, but 2 monks do bite the dust. That's a good get there. Oh, is he going to discover the villagers? Is Liereyy going to see the villagers moving forward? Yeah, he does. This is going to be a lot of dead villagers here for Hera. Okay, never mind. The Eagles came and ran interference. Our Saracen base, by the way, is safe. He might want to wall this in a little bit better. He does have 7 villagers on stone. Not sure if that's just to get a town center up and running. By feudal age archers. Converted Mameluke dies any second now. Yep. Mamelukes do not have bonuses against Eagle Warriors now. I mean, the Saracen has a better army and a higher army count. The problem is he's down 23 villagers. Hera repositioning his TC, realizing maybe out on the map is not quite where he wants it at the moment, not with those Mamelukes running around. Hera's got 3 villagers just hanging out up here. And here we go. Oh, that is so sour. But you know what? The monk's faith is gone. You got a little bit of an opportunity here. What an absolute insane unit, the Mameluke. One more villager. One more villager. Does get... Oh, conversion. No, runs away. Fantastic. I mean, Liereyy is down in all metrics except total kill count. There he's ahead about 40. But he needs to get his economy up and running, or he needs to get damaged. Start attacking the monastery. Start doing something with your army. You can't snipe 1 or 2 villagers here and there because Hera's going up to 3 town centers. And you can kill 10 villagers. That's not going to dent his economy at all. Martin, hello, hello. Late to this set, early to the next set. Even crossbows are going to have a bit of a difficult time against these Mamelukes. Just because of that extra HP that they come with. 120 HP. Yeah, but now our Inca. 31 more villagers going after the monk. Loses 1 camel. Loses 2 camels to conversions. So Lierey's got an amazing hit squad here. The problem is he's getting bogged down in these small little battles. Taking out a monk here and a crossbow, an eagle, and converted Mameluke. Hera is happy to do these trades all the livelong day because back home he's just going up massive in his economy. And I'm sure he is sitting pretty happy to take these trades all the livelong day. He is housed at 110 though. Is he building a house? Oh yeah, he's going 2 houses. Sarah's going to be housed for a little bit, but doesn't really matter. He's housed at 110. Lierey's barely at 70 population. Josh. Hera can make villagers faster than Liereyy can kill them? Exactly. Yeah, absolutely. Joseph, you're back stateside. Nice. Michigan. The Incas do have a counter to Mameluke if you want to go maybe Kamayuk. They can counter the Mameluke in enough quantity. Massachusetts. Right, why did I think Michigan? My bad. I was talking with Joseph. Funny that you joined. I was just talking yesterday with my brother, and we got together for dinner, and he was telling me, oh, you know, Isaac, are you planning any vacations up in the near future? I'm like, no, not really. Blah blah blah. Maybe once to the Caribbean, maybe soon to the Caribbean or to Vegas again. And he's like, oh yeah, my friend just came back from scuba diving. He went on a scuba diving trip, and I was like, oh, really? Where'd he go? He goes, oh, Bonaire. I was like, really? Bonaire seems to be the hot commodity. Oh, the Mamelukes get trapped behind a forest. Lierey's got enough stone for a castle. Unfortunately, Hera's castle's already up, and this is the worst place to build. No! And this is absolutely atrocious for Liereyy. He just lost a bunch of his Mamelukes. He's losing monks. This is literally a 2-for-1 gold cost here, 85 to 45. Will his castle go up? It should go up. Cat. Hello, hello. Cat's cousins in Peabody. Oh, you're talking to Joseph. Okay. My bad. And the castle doesn't even go up. The castle doesn't even go up at 99.3. What a sour way to end this game. Oh my goodness. Craig, hello, hello. What a sour, sour way. Oh no. Why? It's not pronounced Peabody? How do you pronounce it? Peabody? That was so the second he placed that castle there, something in the back of my brain just shouted, no, 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 no. And Liereyy with the more powerful unit didn't get enough damage done. 21 Vil kills to 42. And it is Hera who takes the first set of the night. Wow. I mean, what a fun game, number one. I love that our Inca transition into ranged. Again, not exactly the... It's hard to counter Mamelukes in Castle Age without a counter unit or camels. Camels are fantastic against them. But if you don't have camels, it's kind of hard to counter this unit. But with a big enough clump of crossbows, monks, and zoning castles to keep them out of your hair, you can do it. Oh my goodness. But what an absolute sour. A doubt castle, 99.32%. That is a confirmed JC, exactly. A legit doubt castle. But holy moly, Liereyy. 34 Mamelukes, 51 Eagles. The rest, who cares? Liereyy approaching Hera level APM at 12 minutes in. Hera 6 minutes in. I mean, look at that. Come on. This is ridiculous. You can't let your opponent just go up huge in economy. By the way, did Liereyy see all these extra town centers? Yeah, he didn't see them. So as good as his scouting was in the earlier stages of the game, last maybe 10 minutes was abysmal. I feel like Liereyy felt he was behind, and he was being a bit too cautious with his Mamelukes. And because he was being a bit too cautious, Hera just completely... Hera did what every pro player does when you give them an inch. He took a mile. And you left him alone, and he's got 97 villagers to your 37. Add back... Even if you add back your 42 dead villagers, you're not anywhere close. And what an absolute sour location for a castle. Out in the open, undefended, within the range of this castle. Hera 2 minutes away from Imperial. That was just absolutely atrocious. What a sour way to end that series. 9 conversions to 1, 4 raisings to 2. Total kill count? Yeah, our Saracen killed more, but not hard when you're killing eagles and crossbows and villagers. Was Liereyy the top player in the qualifiers? Was he? Damn. Well, set number 1 ends with Hera taking it 2-1. So, not exactly a steamroll, but Liereyy put on some good pressure in that third game. And bear with me as I set up the next set between 2 more titans of Age of Empires industry. All right, the second and last set of the evening. We've got the Viper taking on Sebastian. AC Dragon Rider. Guten Tag. Guten Abend. For me at 9:30. Team game's more fun to play. 1v1's more fun to watch. Wow. All right, well, that was what it was. The Viper playing as the Vietnamese in yellow. Sebastian playing as the Magyars in blue. And we find ourselves on Sanddrift. A very strange map, in my opinion. Lots of this dead space. If you're wondering why this area is a very light beige, you can't build anything on this sandy... That's why they put these skeletons. Just to make sure you remember, hey, you can't build anything here. Bro Maximus, it was a disaster for the first day, right? Supergen, you're hyped up for this match? And in the center, there's this kind of like dead riverbank that like 1,000 years ago may have been a river, but now it's all dried up. There's a bunch of herdables and huntables all aboot, and cracked terrain. So this map either forces you to be very aggressive or very defensive, because there's not a lot of places you can build structures that are very safe from cracked terrain. Oh no, Jai Kumar, I don't know German. I just I know a few phrases. I used to live in a in an artist colony in East Berlin in, oh god, when was it? It was after Norway, 2005. I lived for 3 months. So I picked up a little bit here and there. Brandon, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Glad you could join us live. The skeletons are a nice touch. It's like a warning from the map designers. Here be no buildings. You can't build shit on here. There's elephant skeletons. Ooh, it's buffering. Try refreshing, Dragon Rider. So, literally 4 minutes into the game. Army counts 13 to 10. Villager counts identical. We've got a very lightning fast civilization against a bit of a slower, but no less powerful civilization in the Vietnamese. Wall up has been complete, by the way. Oh, but not complete enough. Sebastian busts his way in. Eine Bier, bitte. Yeah, Berlin was a good time. I used to say Eine Bier at McDonald's. Aber Weile? What's besser? Beer without... Viper pushing away this army, but most of his army is on the other side of the map. And to be fair, not getting too much done, only 3 kills. Oh, these are bloodline scouts for the Magyar too, so they're going to be even harder for these villagers to kill. Sebastian racks up 5 Vil kills, the Viper 3. And the Viper is going to catch up in total kill count as it looks like his army is coming home. Sebastian is targeting this one archer. Chips away at the HP, but does not get him. This is open. Okay, there you go. And the Viper is running away, but leading Sebastian's army into a bit of a trap, maybe? Oh, many beers are better. Oh, Dragon Rider, that's why you're into the German kick right now. Jai Kumar, I learned German in Berlin and I learned French in school, although I can't pretend I remember anything from French. 2 years of German in college. Ooh, that would have been fun. Dan, I appreciate you joining. I know it's late in Poland. Villager count's basically similar. Viper's got double the army count, though. Remember, anything that pops out of that Vietnamese archery range comes with 20% more HP. So 6 extra HP means 2 more whacks of the sword for these scout line units to kill this archer. Gives it a lot more longevity on the field of battle. Oh yeah, Jai Kumar from Surroundings. You've been picking up French from films? Probably the best way to perfect the language is probably watching a lot of movie and TVs. Matze, you learned 4 years French too, but you can't remember a lot. I studied French for... oh, goodness gracious. Probably about 6 or 7 years, and I remember nothing. Feudal Age armies circling. The Viper will hit Castle Age first. Oh, Viper taking a bit of a bait here. Going after the scouts, leaving the skirmishers to go after the archers. And now the Viper's army is trapped in the middle of nowhere here. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. This is not good for our Vietnamese. I don't know if any of these archers are making it home. I don't even see reinforcements on the mini-map. Oh yeah, this is a one-way trip here for these archers. Oh my goodness. So confident is Sebastian. He doesn't even bring the skirmishers. He used the scouts to kill the archers, and the Viper gets wiped off the face of the earth. Bloodlines for our Vietnamese. Cav archers? Question mark? Mon français est terrible. Oui. Yeah, that was a great get. Looks like the Viper is sending a bit of an army to the north here. It's got to be cav archers. Why did he get bloodlines? Knights? Knights and crossbows. Okay. All right. La Grande Armée, also a good one. That was a crazy bloodline. I'm surprised the Viper threw away, especially if he's... this is why I thought he was going cav archers, because he threw that army away and he got bloodlines. I thought, like, for sure, why does he care about crossbows if he's going to throw away 20 archer units? But no, he's still going crossbows. Oh, you tried to wall it in, but it's not walled in at all. Oh, it doesn't matter if your Elo is 800 or 2800. It sucks to get shoved into like this when you thought you were walled in, and now he's deleting his own infrastructure. Is Sebastian to run away with his villagers? But in 17 seconds, he's going to be in castle as well. All of the crossbows are dead. And I'm sure Sebastian is happy to trade out these trash units for knights. Calvin, hello, hello. Emergency backup tower here. Another house deleted so that his villagers can run back in. Are these the same villagers from up north? Man, they have traveled a long way to get here. Viper's got 13 villager kills. 14 villager kills. And Sebastian is being placed firmly on the defensive right now. Viper, though, is still just on one town center. Another villager kill. Another archery range, wheelbarrow, ballistics, husbandry, bowsaw, and skirmisher for our Magyar. Rachy, hello, hello. Yeah, nice to catch you again live. May I ask you a kind favor? Depends on the favor. Now our Magyar slamming into the north side of the base. Our Vietnamese doing the same thing. Will he catch a couple of villagers? He does have ballistics now. Ugh. Ugh. By the way, was this plugged in? Yeah. Man, oh man, does it suck. Tom Cruise. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for following. Our Magyar is... I mean, I always try to be like a silver lining kind of person. He's at least holding back the Viper's army. This is a third of the Viper's army right now. Is back at home defending against 3 or 2 knights. I guess 2 knights and a scout earlier. So, not terrible. Nothing particularly special about the Magyar skirmisher. And the crossbowman now, remember, instead of 35 HP, comes with 42. Goat gets reconverted. Vipers to the south, Vipers to the north. Oh, Tom Cruise mom shoes. And Castillo, having a nice time following your stream. I appreciate that. Calvin, I work for a new esports pub in Italy. Ooh, what's an esports pub? We're going to host an AOE2 fun tournament this Saturday. May I link it in the chat? Sure, go ahead. I thank you for asking. And there they are, the Cav Archers. David Hill with the very, very contested take that pizza is great. I mean, the Viper is just sending out small bands of units, but finally clumping them together, 19 crossbowmen. At the same time, Cav Archers are running around doing a nice little dance to keep these skirmishers occupied, but once they finish with this knight, they might want to go home. I don't know that you want to engage into crossbowmen with 6 half-dead knights. Sebastian, though, disagrees. He's sending his army across the map. Forget your 50 HP Cav Archers. These are 80 HP Vietnamese. But this is the problem. There are knights here now. How are you, David? Oh, this is the worst. They shoved themselves into a corner. It looks like there's, what, 6 crossbows? But what if I highlight them and tell you there's, in fact, 10? Okay, he's brought back his skirmishers. I mean, the players are just tearing into one another. The Viper's villager lead, though, very Hera-esque. 25 villager lead. Cav Archers are running around with 80 HP. They're going to have a fun time on this base. Yeah, Joseph, it's only going to get worse with these Cav Archers with Bodkin shoving themselves into the farmlands here. And like I said, with 80 HP, they don't really care about a tower. They don't really care at all. This is emergency time here for our Magyar in blue. The Italian confirms that pizza's great. Anything special about Vietnamese Cav Archers? Yes, they come with 10 extra HP. And they also like fighting lions. There you go. Speaking of fighting lions, has anyone seen the trailer for Gladiator 2? I know it's probably gonna suck, but the trailer looks so freaking good. David. That's funny. You bring light into our dark world full of dead Cav Archers and knights. Carlos, you don't like pizza? Well, I'm gonna have to ask you to get the hell out of our chat. Why don't you just get the hell out? Get out! Ooh, New York pizza is fantastic. Yeah, Denzel Washington is in it, and the best part about that is Denzel Washington just plays Denzel Washington. They just put a toga on him. And he plays the same character from Training Day, which is epic. Eventually, look at the frickin' villager count. This is what happens when your Cav Archers come with 80 frickin' HP. You can just shove them in. Forget about the towers. They're not going to accomplish anything. 4 kills, 3 kills. They could be 14 or 13. Doesn't really matter. Oh yeah, Kat, check out the trailer. It looks amazing. They flood the Colosseum for water battles. So there's like crocodiles and stuff. Well, you know the funny thing about Russell Crowe and Gladiator 2? I'm going to one last comment about the Gladiator movie, and then we'll look at the numbers. Russell Crowe got so angry during an interview because people keep asking him, were you consulted about Gladiator 2? And he's like, no, my character's dead. Why would I be consulted about Gladiator 2? My character is dead. Maximus is dead. Stop asking me. And he lost his cool, as only Russell Crowe could lose his cool. Inception, welcome, welcome. Oh yeah, of course I'm kidding, John and Carlos, of course. Crossbows to skirmishers. I mean, you got to know you're facing this with the knights. Interesting. I mean, nothing particularly special about those knights. For a split second, when the Viper got bloodlines, I was really expecting to see elephants. But then I remembered, hey, this isn't a ranked ladder match. This is a tournament match, so there's no way he's going to risk it with elephants. But the knights were absolutely fantastic at the one job they had to do, which was counter the frickin' skirmishers. And they did that fantastically. Yeah, exactly, bro, Maximus. The knights did exactly what they were supposed to do. Oh, Calvin, you posted the link. If it's not showing up, send it on Discord. Look at the APM for the Viper. 252 to 228. Both of the players tearing into one another. That is a very high level of APM. All 4 resources going to the Viper. Is that a huge surprise? Look at the villager count. 107 to 38. How bad do we think the economy is? Not so bad. Only 10,000 more resources. Got 50% bigger economy. Yikes. No conversions, 2 raisings to 1. Kill count looks fairly similar. 112 to 106, but look at the... again, it's like last game with Hera. Even if you add back the 35 dead villagers, you are nowhere close. You are nowhere freaking close to where your opponent is. They could do the Obi-Wan trick on Russell Crowe, where they CGI him as 30 years and 300 pounds lighter. It's just hilarious. Russell Crowe just gets so angry at the interview. He's like, I don't know why you keep asking me about this movie. My character's dead. Oh, Jai Kumar, I don't show Elos on tournament games. All right, well, that was game number 1. Calvin, no, I didn't see the link. There, it might be a YouTube thing where it doesn't allow you to paste the link, but do me a favor, if you're in Discord, post it there, because I don't know, I didn't even see a message with a link, so there's nothing I can approve or not approve. And now we've got a battle of food opinions in the chat. Yeah, Calvin, usually when somebody posts something that's like a link or something, if it's contestable, then it asks me to approve it, but I didn't even see that. Oh, and by the way, my apologies, 1 second. Derek, to your question how the elimination works, hopefully somebody in the chat knows. I'm not 100% sure. But today there were a bunch of sets, 4 sets played, and the winners of those 4 sets were then played each other. And in set number 2, the Viper, in game number 2 of set number 2, is playing as the Khmer, the Kamai. Sebastian playing as the Franks. Okay. Oh, there are 2 players eliminated per day. Okay, good to know. Thank you, Matse. Oh, Matse, I hope I'm saying your name right. Matse. Let me know if I'm not. Craig, you know what? I agree. I don't mind pineapple on pizza. There's sometimes I just have like a sweet tooth that I want something sweet on my pizza. So I get a Hawaiian. Oh, Brandon, that is a, that's going to cause a schism in the church here. Better than most other English casters. Mats. You're from Germany, aren't you? I think, if I'm not mistaken. So I try to think, like, how would a German pronounce that? But then I have no clue, so... Josh V, welcome to the stream, and thank you for following. Do the Khmer have a proper counter to paladins? Ooh. Avoid them? I don't know. Battle elephants with tusk swords? The Khmer do at least have hussars. They can outposition the Frank. Matthias. Oh, okay. Albin unique unit, the ballista elephant. I mean, I hope we get to see it. Both players, interestingly, getting forging right now. Not too sure for what, as they're both going archer play. Viper's had enough. He is pushing the Frank away. Now, this map is very good for the Frank, because look at how many berries there are all around the edges of the map. Remember, the Franks get their berries 15% faster than everyone else. The people who lost today play tomorrow to try to keep their spot. Yeah, you see, this kind of stuff doesn't really come naturally to me, knowing all these nuanced rules, unless they specifically say it. And for some reason, the Liquipedia page is not updating. And it also doesn't have that much information on it. Oh, cat, my apologies. The lemon bushes. The Franks do harvest the lemons a little bit quicker than everyone else. More cheese does equal better. 42 villagers a pop. Our Frank on the aggressive with 5 more army count, but not perhaps the scariest of army count. I still don't understand why the players got forging except for their scouts now. I get why the Frank got it. He's going up to 10 scouts. But why did the Viper get forging? Why is the Viper getting bloodlines? He's got 3 scouts. Oh, it's a double elimination, so if they lose today and they lose tomorrow, then they're out. Got it. They need to make this kind of stuff very, very clear right off the bat. Yeah, bloodlines, and he's training 3 more archers and 2 spearmen. That makes sense. Our Frank is here. He's got 2 villager kills. David, I should be streaming tomorrow night. Yes. Say hi to Axel and good night. Are you guys doing anything fun this weekend? Going camping? Well, there we go. There we go. What the hell happened there? The Viper inadvertently maybe trapping his own villagers? Did he forget that he could insert his villagers into houses? Why did he take such bad engagement here in this forward lumber camp area? Well, quick one. 10-minute GG. Ay. Singa, hello. John, ooh, cheese pizza with hot honey. I mean, I get it. He lost 6 villagers. Maybe he thinks he doesn't really have a chance against the Franks as the Khmer. But I don't understand why he took the fight in the first place. He's got house here, house here, house here. He can shove 5 villagers into each one of these houses. And then they're safe. Got it, David. See you tomorrow. Too much Vil fighting. Well, I mean, is it even worth it to look at the numbers? Scout for you, Spearman, Archer, Scout. I mean, PKPM obviously at the same time because it was like a 9-minute game. 1,000 more resources for the Frank. Obviously a lot more food. Did he get any of the berries at the back? Yeah, there we go. Well, that was a real quick one. Calvin, awesome. So post the link there. Almost seems like the Viper couldn't make up his mind on what he wanted to go for, and by the time he got started, it was already too late. Yeah. Sometimes that happens. The players freeze up, or they don't know what to do, or they just don't feel like playing anymore. Calvin, there should be like a general chat category where you can put it. You think the Viper struggles against aggressive? Interesting. Yeah, AoE2 general chat should be good. Well, the last game of the evening finds ourselves on the first... We find ourselves on the same first map of the evening. The old Golden Stream. They must have known what they were talking about when they named this map. They must have known what they were doing. Nobody names a map Golden Stream without being a little bit of a pervert. Sebastian spawning to the left as the Armenians, a very popular civ on this map. The Viper spawning as the Huns to the right. The golden eye of the tiger. And Sebastian already walling himself in entirely. The Viper making no attempt to wall himself in. And let's see. Am I like totally cuckoo, or do the Huns get Dramens? Yeah, they get Dramens. Free. That's funny. Okay. Free. Not exactly free. Ooh, Jai Kumar, that would be fun to see the Viper taking on Red Phosphorus. And our Armenian already streaming units across the map. Is this walled in? See, like, this is walled in. But other parts of the map, you never know. Archer will get caught by 2 scouts. Fluffy, hello, hello. Yeah, Brandon, I mean, they knew what they were doing. Calvin, that's fine. Happy to support. Russell, thank you so much for the raid. Hello, hello. Appreciate it. And welcome to the stream. We do just have this last game. Oh, and the Viper walling off the south, but forgetting to wall off the east, or maybe just not getting there yet. Ooh, Calvin, what's your town? If you don't mind sharing. Etienne, how are you? It's been a while. We saw the Armenians earlier today with the Hera game. Yeah, C-Box. They must have known what they were doing when they named this map. They must have known. There's no way they were like, yo, we should name it Golden Stream, and then nobody will make fun of that name. So far, no one's taking control of the center island. Looks like an archer did die here. 1 kill apiece. So a bit of a slower start. At this point in the last game, we were almost at GG. Now we've slowed things down a little bit. Viper is ahead, 1 villager. Spearman trying to close the distance on the skirmisher who's running away, but he gets speared. He gets shafted. And now the Viper is free to move across the map uncontested because for some reason Sebastian's army is all the way to the south. What is he looking for? A dock? What do you do after a Red Bull? Probably this map. Yeah, exactly. We do have that pants map. That was the for what was it? World Desert Cup? World Desert Championship? Viper's attacking through the south now. Oh, we're thinking of different pants map. Oh, that one. Okay, okay. I was thinking of the World Desert Championship map. So, Viper not really finding a way in. Castle Age for the Armenian town center to the south, town center outside of the settlement. Ooh, going straight for that big old patch of stone. And again, what is Sebastian doing with this army? Why is it just randomly hanging out in the southern part of the map? And why is the Viper going home? Bodkin for him. Cav archers as well. Map skill and pervert. So both players hanging out in Castle Age. The Viper building up his military. Sebastian building up his economy. Viper adding a second DC, but his opponent already on 3. Miscellaneous Leopard. Hello, hello. What is a miscellaneous leopard? And how does that differ from a specific leopard? Viper's going to try to get some Vil kills. Oh, he does get it. Third TC for our hunt as well. Villager just kind of hanging out. There's like that person in the group project that doesn't do anything, but still takes the credit and the grade. So not too sure if the Viper's going to be able to bust into here with Cav archers. Unless there's already a hole, I think our Armenian is pretty safe, even with palisades. I mean, these farms are right up against the palisade, and actually this is open. Oh no, this is open entirely for the Vipers to the north, so he's not going to see this at all. He's going around laning wood. Little does he know that our Armenian is going Warrior Priest. Warrior Priest, who, by the way, does take bonus damage from scouts because they have a +6 attack against monks. And the Warrior Priest does technically have monk armor. Miscellaneous leopards are in another level. Ooh, Cat, do you have, you know what you're gonna make me draw? Armenian is going light cavalry. The Civ that gets infantry in age earlier and has an archer that ignores armor is going light cavalry right now. These are not Vietnamese cav archers, so only 70 HP. Not quite sure yet. Okay, fair enough. Oh, and look at this! Liereyy, Sebastian. He's trapped the Viper's army in here. That's hilarious. They've got nowhere to go. Forward Siege Workshop, counter Siege Workshop. Did he see? I mean, how the hell did Sebastian know to build a Siege Workshop here without seeing the Vipers? The Viper sees his opponents. Too late to stop it from going up, but wow. The game sense out of both players. This army is still trapped. The Vipers to the south, the Vipers to the east, the Vipers to the north. But out come the composite bowmen, really. Ooh, Joe Mama. You are training nothing out of here. You are training a mangonel. And again, Sebastian just had these small clumps of army. Where the hell is he going with his army? Okay, Viper doesn't know what to do with his villagers, so just builds a university. Why the hell not? Cat, I did post the turtle ship onto Discord under the art category. Cagliari. Isn't that a port city? Oh, it's in Sardinia. Sardinia is beautiful. Cav archers continuing to be annoying. The Viper's got 7 villager kills, but now he's facing these units that ignore armor of everything but this mangonel. Villager somehow. The Viper has a Vill lead. I suspect it's just the number of villager kills that he's gotten. Oh, another one, another one. Schwatang, hello, hello. Oh, mutually assured destruction. If he can get rid of the mangonels, those composite bowmen might be able to wreak havoc here on these cav archers. Although the cav archers are on the high ground. Get into the TC, get into the TC. Oh, mangonel's moving forward now. Oh, the Viper has breached through the north and the south as well. This is still not closed off. But he's in the town center. Oh, that's all right, Cat. No, don't need to apologize or withdraw. Withdraw your statement. Ouch, 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 ouch. Vietnamese cav archers. Now we've got Hunnic cav archers. And there's nothing the composite bowman can do about this. I mean, look at the minimap. The Viper is everywhere. He's not even taking the center island, by the way, because he doesn't even need it right now with that 10% discount. But wait a second. The army to the back. Oh, now your infrastructure is kind of screwing you because your units can't move through it. Not training, not training. 27 villager kills. The Viper is ahead yet again. 30 villagers. You can do it. You can do it. Yeah, the Viper straight dive bombed into the eco. I mean, he's up to 29, 30 villager kills. This is just things are spiraling out of control. Okay. Oh, stay. Pardon me. Stables on Center Island. But he's got to be careful. He can't keep venturing into the TC area. The TC got 6 kills. Yeah, it was an absolute boss of a villager. And the reward for a villager in this game when you kill something is you go back to work. There is no break. There is no union mandated vacation time. Germany on the Swiss border, nice. I think things are just spiraling out of control here. The Viper's heading up to Imperial. Sebastian has the food for it, nowhere close to the gold that he needs. Down 33 villagers. Now, the Viper is still not taking Center Island, but his cav archers are about to become even cheaper. He does not have a castle, the Viper. He's got 0 villagers on stone, which means with 2 castles, Liereyy can hold the center position quite well. But he's got to get the castle up. Don't risk your army yet. No. She did get her own mule cart. That's right. Oh, this is the last thing you want to do. Why are you risking your army? Oh yeah, they are amazing. Okay, Viper's pivoting to the south. I think Sebastian remembered that he has a light cavalry unit up here. A minute away from Imperial, but our Armenian also clicked up. The Viper got pushed back. For all the damage he did, he's been pushed back. What will be the follow-up once he hits Imperial in 40 seconds? He's finally got 13 villagers on stone. So we're nowhere close to getting a Treb out. Also doesn't have the resources for heavy cav archers. I'm really curious to see what the Viper does. Is he just going to double down? No! Why? What are you doing? Why are you transitioning into Navy? Oh. Why are you splitting up your resources like this? See this. Oh, is the play scout line units? Is he just gonna keep trying to hammer away? He's getting armor. Yeah, it seems like he's going scout line units. Ooh, good mangonel shot there. What is the Viper doing? Now he's getting chemistry? Both players in Imperial. Our Armenian is building up a navy here. He's got war galleys out. Lynn Crib, welcome, welcome. Thank you for following. Ooh. Oh no, oh no, oh no. With Bracer and now Chemistry, they should be able to pluck these mangonels out of thin air. And the Viper is to the south, but there's a castle here already. Now he's going Navy with war galleys. The Viper is to the rear, the Viper is to the north. The Viper is to the south. But his infrastructure is getting destroyed here in the center. Good mangonel hit. But pays the price. No more siege for our Armenian. Really? Really? I mean, look at the villager count. What is going on in this game? What is happening in this series? The name of the game is Kill Your Opponent's Villagers? Wow. Well, Hera and the Viper. Hera and the Viper. There you go. Wow. Even with 3 castles. The Viper with 0 castles. Just now plopping down 1. Wow, 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 wow. I mean, economically, obviously, you GG, but what the hell can you do? The Viper killed 76 of your villagers. 55 composites to 52 light cav. Again, was this the right move? It's a lot of resources to all of a sudden transition into war galleys. Now, maybe they were patrolling here down south and they could stop the villagers from building the castle. I mean, the Viper was just everywhere this game. He was just everywhere from minute number 1. Look at the APMs of the players. Holy moly, 287, 203. stone for our Armenian, everything else for the Viper. And look at that again. Another game where just the resources collected is so high because so many villager kills. 3 conversions, 2 to 5 raisings. Total kill count, 60 more for the Viper. 76 villagers. Oh my goodness. Wow. Dear villagers, stay safe during Red Bull Wololo, because it seems to me that the name of the game, the meta for this tournament, is kill the villagers. And I'm very curious to see if we get to see a Viper Hera matchup. Who will kill more villagers of their opponents? But what a fun 2 sets. And that is all she wrote for us tonight. And we'll see everyone tomorrow, and hopefully for some more fun matchups. And like I said, unfortunately, there were other games played today, but because I can't stream like 8 hours in the evening, then I definitely I'm gonna try to get as many games as I can, but unfortunately there will be some that I miss here and there. So I do appreciate you joining for the fragmented casting of the tournament, and these were a pair of very fun sets. But like I said, I feel like the name of the game in Red Bull Wololo so far is kill the villagers, and whoever kills more villagers gets the W, which, to be fair, is a pretty good strategy. But in any event, everyone, thank you so much. And Joseph, thank you. Super Jen, it was nice to see you. Stay strong with the chili. Save some for tomorrow. Adrian, thank you. Kat, thank you so much. And yeah, everyone. Ooh, I think my YouTube app froze. So I'm yeah, I think my YouTube app froze. Oh my goodness. And anyway, everyone, thank you so much. And I'll see everyone tomorrow. For now, have a fantastic evening. And